Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Ya from CZT Sandy Ho. Now, I'm going to just let you go to the For More Inspiration link so you can find out about the name, the story behind the name. It's cute. All right, now I like this one because it is relatively easy and neat looking. Let me scoot over here. All right. So, all right, light behave. I'm going to put this a little off center. And I'm making it, okay. I adjust my stuff and I think it's all right. Okay, starts off with a little orb wherever you may want it. Then two curved lines, like a C-shaped curved line. So let's do one going the right way, and then we're going to mirror that one. Kind of ends up looking a bit like a heart, sort of, with a gap. Then you're just going to take these lines down, like so. And it, with a little curve is kind of neat, but what's fun about this one is that however you end up doing it is really neat. Right now, it just looks like a bunny rabbit. But, and then we're going to fill them in, obviously, as I'm doing that. And then, of course, with the fill in, you can course correct. I wanted to have a little bit more of a curve there. Okay, I'm going to fill this one in. Now, on my version of this step out, I didn't put a cute note in there yet. I think I might before I scan it in. So this can work with other numbers of these petals, if you will, because as I was doing it, and we're just going to repeat, and we're just going to go around. These ones are kind of thin, and I'll probably fix that a little bit. And you could just do this all the way around first and then go back and fill it in, of course. And just remember to leave that little gap so that way then you can come back and add, the little lines. And I have room for one more. As I was doing the step out, I ended up with one with three sets. I'm like, oh, well, hey, works with three too. So if you end up with a different number of sets, then yeah, of course it's okay. That's the beauty of Zentangle, and in my opinion, that it's a great tangle if it's forgiving like that, where it doesn't matter, which is fun because then you can put on your own flair. It doesn't quite go with the story behind the name, but it'll be okay. And see, and these ones look a little bit small, so I'm gonna, well, not like that, but I guess sometimes the pen just gets away. Course correct these, and that's what's nice about the course correction of the fill-in, is because then you can just restructure whatever the shape is that you need to, as long as you're going bigger, you can. And I kind of like this one that they're all filled in. It's kind of it's really, it has a neat look. I also, besides checking out the reason behind the name, take a look at Sandy's work, because she has a nice, she did this in a frame and it looks really really cool. And just to give you some inspiration for doing it and give you some ideas, I love how it's also whimsical. So it doesn't matter, and I was trying to not think too much because that's always a good thing when I was doing these shapes, because when you take a look at her, they're all different, and actually some of them she kind of has them meet down towards the center there, and so you could do that as well, or you could kind of just leave them separate like this. Yeah, because she doesn't really show it in the step out necessarily. So that's just one of those up to you kind of things. And actually, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just stretch this one over a little bit just to kind of fill in that. but it's just neat the way they, they kind of have their own curve. And if you're doing, do these lines curved in there, it helps with that. But if you end up with something maybe not so curved, you can always look and see, well, can I course correct and make it a little curvy? But it's just neat. I really like it. And then the last step, she has us doing some fancy fescue is what we were calling it. And so I'm just going to have it come out here. And it's just, I kind of added a little bit more for, I did like an S shape here. And it's just a line, and let's because I like how she intertwined them. I just have to think about it. And it can come out from wherever. Let's do that. So it's just, however you want your line. I usually like them. I usually do them more in just a curve line, and then you just end it, by having it come back onto itself, and merge back into that line. And it's such a fun thing to add. And we were calling them fancy fescues because usually fescue is really little, and some of them are like, I think the first time I saw it, it's really squiggly. You could do it a couple ways, but it's usually little, and this is just neat because it's very free flowing and fun. Of course, you could probably add more if you want. Something else that I do myself, just because I could see. There we go. I'm doing a little extra course correct by just tracing over the edge of the orb in the center, because inevitably it never fails. When you do the orb, you do some, you're doing whatever shape that's connecting, and the going over into that, it never fails. So all you do is just trace over it, and voila. And then any other like little bumps, I always do something similar, just kind of tracing right around, putting your pen right around the edge, and it can just scooch it out just a little bit, and make it look like you want it. So really fun, really fun, and like I said, just a really neat tangle. So do take a look at the For More Inspiration link, because like I said, it'll give you some ideas. I love the frame that she made with that, and yeah, and that's it. Nice, simple, and cool looking. Hits it on all levels. All right, so if you enjoyed the video, or checks all the boxes, that's what I was looking for. That's the phrase. So if you enjoyed the video, I would love it if you would check some of my boxes, which would be to click like. Feel free to share it with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'd love to have it if you subscribe to the channel. All of that helps. And, and if you have any comments to put in, those apparently help as well. And, in the description section below the step out links, ways to connect with me. So if you enjoy my style, my goofiness, and would like to join me for live classes, I do both free and paid classes. I have something going on every week, and actually twice a week. So would love to have you join me. Information is on my website. Just click, find where it says classes/sessions, and you will find information. And yeah, I think that's it. So thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.